It's so crazy to me the way that I can speak in front of a camera, but at the same time, I get like super nervous when the record button turns on. Like, what am I afraid of? Is this the camera? The camera. I saw this girl on YouTube today. She was like, looking back at my old YouTube channel when she was like a teenager or whatever, and she's an adult now. And I was like, man, maybe I should just like turn on the camera and talk. Like, I literally talk to myself all day long. I feel like my inner monologue is actually external. I just like speak it out constantly. And like, people get paid to yap all the time. Why can't I get paid to yap? Like, it doesn't have to be anything formal. I've already tried to film a YouTube video like several times. I even went through the whole process of filming a complete one. I tried to edit it and I was like, this is so boring. This is so lame. This is so boring. I can't really, I don't even want to edit this. I can't release it out to the world. So I just let it go. But I think in doing that, what I've realized is that it doesn't have to be about content. Like, if I really want to do this because I would like an outlet to communicate with other people and to maybe find community online, why don't I just do it? Like, forget it. Like, that's what I hate about social media these days, is that it's always like, oh, ways to increase your engagement, how to grind to you know, make social media a living, da 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 da. It's like, you know, would it be nice to like not have a traditional job and to get paid to talk about your interest or to, you know, delight in things that you enjoy? Yeah, absolutely. But at the same time, like, this social media stuff ain't even real for real. Like, what are we doing? I think the fun aspect of social media has kind of like died down, you know. Gone are the days of like Vine and like old Instagram where you were just doing it for the love to like share funny videos and to share your life. And then maybe that fun became really popular and you're able to make a living off of it. Now it's like, oh, post 20 videos a day on TikTok to become a professional influencer. And it's like, bro, we have lost the freaking plot. Like, the world is already ending around us. You can't even go on social media anymore to have fun. Oh. Not to say that TikTok isn't fun anymore. It is, but I would say, to me, the rate of iconic, super hilarious videos on TikTok has died down super. It's super died down. Like, now I feel like most of my feed is, oh, I've been posting 5 times every single day for the last month. Here's how my page has grown. Over and over and over again. And you need to be posting 20 times a day. No, you don't need to be posting 20 times a day. The problem is you're not making real content. And it's like, man, what even is content? I don't want to make these videos that are, you know, customized for engagement bait and services like small attention spans of people today. Like, I don't need to be making a bunch of jump cuts and swirly edits and burying the lead and creating a question and creating curiosity and promoting watch time. Like, can't I just come as I am, like present as myself on camera, and that should be enough? Like, what? It's a form of communication. I'm talking to you through a screen. Shouldn't that be enough? Maybe not. You know, who am I to say? I'm not entitled to the viewership and the attention span of others. I'm using this. The Do Crazy Sexy Curl. I tried to use this before, but I used it on like a twist out or whatever. And can I say it was stiffy on? Stuck. My hair, it don't move. That's what it was looking like. But I have some braids in. I just want to kind of stick the flyaways just a little bit. I usually use the Miel mousse when I do my actual hair. I use the pomegranate mousse because the hold is strong, but it's just soft enough that my curls don't feel crunchy, you know. But back to what I was saying, like, I don't know. I feel kind of nostalgic for the internet of the olden days. Like, back when like Ryan Higa was big on YouTube, I used to watch EvanTube TV, like when that style of YouTube was popular. Like, I think at that point you were promoting, it was more authentic then than it is now. And people keep saying, what you need to introduce is authenticity, what people are looking for. And it's like, I think what they're looking for is a good package, something digestible, you know. Even the people who are super raw and authentic are still produced. Like Vanilla Maze, for example, like, she has a production. Like, her setup is really nice and she has all the aesthetic things. It's just that she's maybe communicating clearly who she is, like her personality. She's being natural with that, but nothing about that is raw. Like it's like we're on the internet, and that's cool. I just wish we could get back to a point where making money wasn't a focus, and that's been my thing for a little bit. Like this summer after graduating, I think I've kind of realized that like I'm disillusioned with capitalism. Oh, whoa! And no, I'm not some like blue leftist socialist type of person. Nah, all I'm saying is, I don't know, especially since I've been reading my Bible, like in Ecclesiastes, what I realized is that running towards money and doing things for the pursuit of like monetary gain is so dumb and so stupid, because the money itself has no value. It's something we've agreed upon, right? And the minute you die, the money gone. It don't matter anymore. The money's gone. It doesn't have any value anymore. So I want to live a life where I'm fulfilled and living in purpose and, you know, fulfilling my destiny. And somehow I'm able to, you know, derive security from that versus trying to go out and the thought of like, oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to make profits. I'm going to live a good life. Like, ugh, forget all that, man. It ain't really worth it anymore. Like, I'm thinking about it and it's like, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? I want to start yapping on YouTube because I feel like YouTube is a place for long form videos like this. I've been really trying to like make it go on TikTok, and I've enjoyed making videos for sure on the platform. And it's more for that I used to love making videos when I was a kid. Like I had a YouTube channel. I've tried to make a YouTube channel a couple of times. Let's be honest. I've tried the whole YouTube thing several times. It hasn't been successful quite yet, but that's partly because I've been consistent. Like I'll do it and then I'll let it go. You know what I'm saying? But I've been making TikToks like for a month, and it's been allowing me to kind of use some of my editing skills. I still do most of my editing with inside the TikTok app because like it's quick that way. I think that's why a lot of people get on TikTok first, because the barrier to entry is so low. I feel like for YouTube, you really have to try. Well, not necessarily try, but like it needs to be a certain level of quality, a certain level of sound. Most of the time, if you want to get somebody to click on your YouTube page, they're gonna have to like have some kind of hook, some kind of, you know, good thumbnail, and then to draw you in the first 30 seconds. And it's like, brother, just turn me on while you're doing your dishes, dude. Like, I'll yap a little bit. You don't even gotta watch the video. Just leave it running in the background. Like, I'm not gonna be like freaking Mark Rober or jumping off a train and all other stuff. Like, I think that's why video essays are doing well on YouTube right now. It's like, it's nice to like sit down and have someone who has a well-rehearsed point and just communicating how they feel about a topic, and that's it. Versus like the Mr. Beastification of YouTube, and like everything has to be on this grand scale. And it's like this constant escalation of more views, higher budget, more stuff. The only way I can keep my viewers engaged is by just doing things at the very big maximum. Sometimes I wish we could just be like more personable. Like I'm sitting here talking to the camera. It's almost like we're on FaceTime. Isn't that cool? Isn't that nice? You just put me in the background while you're doing your homework. We're just chilling and talking. Like, what do you think? This could be like a real conversation, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of constant escalation, my issue really has been like with the American government, and just capitalism in general has been like, everything is on the guise that we need to continue growth, we need to continue revenue. A lack of growth really means failure, right? But it's like, to what extent is enough? If we're constantly having to grow, needing more revenue, like the world isn't infinite. At some point you'll reach an end. I guess that's where the business stops functioning. I don't know. I just like thinking like Chipotle, who's like, yep, we had big revenue growth last year and we still grew 2% this year, but that wasn't enough, so we have to up our prices to continue revenue growth. Like, girl, that's why I always say the IPOs and the stock market was the death of society. Not for real. It's just like, to me, the point that companies are incentivized to prioritize continued revenue growth for shareholders instead of prioritizing the betterment of their product or service for their customer. What we're not rewarding is product excellence. What we're rewarding is business tactics to increase revenue. So that's cutting payroll, increasing profits, maybe decreasing quality of products, you know, upping prices. Like, that's lame. That's lame and that's tired, brother. Like, why can't we just say, hey, I'm in the business of making nails, right? And my goal is to make the best nails possible at a price that my consumers or my customers feel is good, right? And I'm gonna keep doing that in every, I'm trying to get a little bit better, do a little bit more. And if I somehow take over the industry, it's because I have the best quality nails in the market. Now, this is definitely idealistic because there's a lot of times customers would rather pay a cheaper price than go for highest quality nails. So as a business, it's up to you to decide where kind of on that line you want to be, like when it comes to quality versus price. This was Cosrx Propolis Honey. Love this toner. Can't put that down. You as a business have to decide where on that axis you want to be. Are we a high quality product, or do we lead with cost leadership? Which is like, why is that not a strategy that more businesses use? Like, just streamline your supply chain process to the point where you can offer the best price to your customer. Like Walmart, love her or hate her, she's got cost leadership down to a T. Like, but to be fair, in order for Walmart to get to that place, they basically had to be a bully, an industry bully. So maybe don't stick with cost leadership. But that's enough about economics, which, as someone with a business degree, I had to take. Didn't like though. I can be honest with you. Not a fan of economics. It wasn't boring. It was very helpful. It's just like those classes are like an hour and a half of numbers and theory and numbers, money and American government, over and over and over again. At some point, you're like, bro, I'm tired. My mom just came in, which brings me to another topic. So I recently graduated college in May from Troy University. Go Trojans. Here's to the school we love. You know, with a degree in global business marketing, which I thought was nice. I like the school. You know, she's a lovely program. The way that I got there was a story for another time, and honestly, something I'm really willing to talk about because, like, there's some emotions that I really had to process with that, and that was very much the Lord had to work on my heart. I needed to forgive some things and let go of some other things, you know. But yeah, I just graduated college, and now I'm looking for a job. It is currently August, transitioning into September. Still don't have a job. Now, I am very, very blessed that I'm still somehow getting an income because I had an internship for the last year and a half, and that internship has continued to pay me until the company gets dissolved. We're a non-for-profit, and our funding got axed. So, you know, it will be defunct in September, but I've just been very blessed to have money still coming in, you know. And I was a good girl, and I initially basically saved half of my paycheck for the first 6 months so I could build a savings account. And now I've kind of been able to maintain a little bit of net worth, so I'm not completely in the dark, but that's okay. Just praying and, you know, holding out faith that the good opportunity will come for me, the job that I want, the job that I need in this moment, the season will come, and I will be good and okay. For products, niacinamide from Good Molecules. Look at me being an influencer. And then this is stem loose incarcerates. I live by this. This has been my routine since I was 14, and I have not taken it out, and I never will, because look at this color. This color only comes from this right here. But yeah, so I'm still looking for a job, and sometimes it can be discouraging because, like, the news is like, this is the worst job market we have ever experienced. You know, graduates today are having the worst time finding a job, which I would say I am, and it's okay. You know, I would rather be, you know, waiting for a job that I love than just be taking an opportunity that I hate, because I have no desire to be a corporate drone or like in a dead-end job. That's not what I want for myself. And honestly, up until like recently, I just kind of realized that I don't want to live a traditional life or have a traditional job. You know, I want something that will allow me to adventure and explore and give me freedom. And I don't know. I really would love to be somebody with like a cool job where it's like, dang, how do you get paid to do that? I'm like, man, it's just God. It's like favor. Like, I don't know what to tell you. That's just what it is. So they're doing that, and like, with having a job, sometimes the issue is like you're searching for jobs, and you know there's only so many jobs posted every single day, especially if I want to get one in marketing, which I'm looking for, like especially in my area. Like there's only so many jobs that are being posted. So what do you do with the rest of the time? What I've been doing lately, of course, like I told you, I've been filming my videos, and then also I've been crocheting a lot, which I film myself crocheting a little bit. I don't know how these crochet YouTubers do it, because it's mad irritating trying to set up a camera and then keep your hand in frame while you're plucking and hooking and, you know, all that. But I've been loving crocheting. I have so many hats. Like, when I say so many, I mean so many hats. And I've been crocheting them. I made 2 hats in the last, like, 4 days. Love it. It really is an addiction, and I'm just happy because it fulfills me. But, yep. I'm getting ready to go to Mahjong. I play Mahjong on Fridays at the public library from 1 to 4. Today I'm cutting it short because I really have some ideas in my head. I got these shoes from New Balance. I ordered them from Journeys. I ordered it and I was like, ooh, I could do a video about like how to style these shoes. Can you hear me over this water? I hope so. I'll just stop again. How to style the shoes, like here's 4 outfits I would wear with these shoes, and then maybe a video reviewing it. I have trouble with TikTok because they're like, oh, niche down, but I'm like, niche down into what? Because what I love to do is talk. I love fashion, I love crocheting, and I love food. So I'm trying to just make the videos that come to me. I don't think that I'll ever be at a point where like I want to be a professional influencer, because I have no dreams of influencing. That's never been a dream of mine. I would say now I'm definitely would love to professionally do a fine art, which requires me to, you know, grow some skills, especially in acting. Like, I love acting. I went to an audition like some weeks ago back. I didn't get any roles or anything like that, but it was just so much fun, like being in the room and like, you know, reciting lines and trying to play off another person and like, you know, being in the moment and hearing. I love acting. It's such a great just thing to do. It's so nice. So, and pursuing those things, because I think those are the activities that bring me the most joy. They do. But back to Mahjong. I'm jumping all over the place. Sorry, y'all. When it comes to Mahjong, it's just really fun. You sit down, you play the game. The ladies are nice. They share nice stories. It's a real chill vibe and a chill time. Personally, for me, though, sometimes 4 hours is a lot. So I think today I'm going to leave at like 2:30. Maybe play like 3-ish games and then go back. Because, of course, like I said, I want to film some videos today. But, yeah, do I have anything else I want to say I want to talk about? Oh, on the topic of unemployment. So I was watching this show called Our Unwritten Souls. Park Bo-young is like the main actress, and then like Park Jin-young from like GOT7 is also in there. It's a really good show, you know, like the whole like twins switching lives part, like very parent trappy, but like not, but like adult, make it adult and depressed and about corporate life. There was a scene in there where Park Jin-young, who's like a lawyer, but he's a lawyer and he recently quit his job because he felt like the law that he was doing just didn't like fit his personality, and morally he couldn't like keep doing it. And he was like, man, like I just feel so useless. And the character, I think, is Michi, but she's pretending to be Mire. She's talking to him. He's like, oh, just try crocheting. Try crocheting. And every time you feel like you're useless or you're useless, you have nothing to do, crochet. And there's such peace that comes from crocheting for me. It's just like, it's a nice hobby. It's a way for me to like creatively fulfill myself. Also, it's so intricate and requires so much thought, while at the same time being kind of monotonous, that like I feel like I'm doing something, and at the end I get a physical product that I can use. That's why I've been loving hats recently, because you can make the hat and you're doing it and it's like there for like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, maybe a day, then you're done and you have it in finished product. Sometimes the longer projects can get a bit discouraging, like making a blanket. Girl, I made a blanket on the way home from a Christmas vacation for one of my relatives that lives in town with me. And can I say, after a while, I was like, girl, I'm done with this. Same thing with like making a shirt. There's some projects that are so long, like they're easy to put down and not pick up for like several weeks at a time. But a hat, girl, you hit it, you do it, and it's done. And it's done. And I love it. I love hats. Just brushing my teeth. Man, sunscreen. I love this. I unique. I always use sunscreen. It's a great sunscreen. Aloe 50 plus. Single-handedly kept my face on throughout college. So yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say today. I'm hoping to do more videos like this. It's just so comfortable, and it's a way for me to at least, you know, practice talking to the camera, at least practice and making some content, because before I'm just overthinking it so much. But this way, I'm just talking. If you like it, you can stay. If you think it's boring, click off the video. I can't help that. I think, you know, we all make decisions in life, so hopefully your decision is to stay and chat with me. You know, maybe something I said piqued your interest. If you like it, comment down below. Say something about something I said. We can start a discussion. I love to yap, as you can see. Yapatron 3000, that's me. That kind of rhymes, okay, you know. Should I be a rapper or something like that? But yeah, that's kind of all in the Jordan tip. I'll see y'all some other time, I guess. Bye. Love you, son.